this cake. Wow, looks yummy. I want to have a slice of it. Some of you might be already getting the taste of melted chocolate in your mouth. Forget about the sight of it, bite of it, or even want the sight of it. What did we all just do now? And how many times do we do these things with many things around us? For cars, for clothes, for houses, and most commonly, for people. And when it comes to people, it's like our brain does competitions at lightning speed and leads to conclusions. Some of you might be thinking, yeah, we do believe that. And some of you might be thinking, no, we don't do that. Let's see. It's actually like our brain is like, have a lot of compartments in it. The moment you see individual, you bucket them into these compartments. So every single individual will come and one will get bucketed into sweet, approachable, authoritative. So based on what our brain does this computation, it gives us a report card about an individual. A report card based on which you decide whether he's a friend or not, is trustworthy or not, is authoritative or somebody who's approachable. Most importantly, you decide whether you want to have a relationship with them or you want to reject them right there. What are we all doing? We are forming first impression. An impression which just takes 3 to 5 seconds to form once we meet someone. And we do it all the time. It's like our brain is on autopilot mode and we have no control over it. Why do we do this? It is the survival instinct. We as species, human species, has this ability to make snap judgments at the even sight of a human being. And we conclude our views about them. So what is a component which is involved in this? So this is how we are bucketing different people. The biggest component which is involved in this is you. Who are you? What is your image? Your image is what you are in the minds of others. And if some of us believe that we do not believe this whole concept, let's look at our next visual. Whom do you trust for a scientist? The guy on the right. Am I right? Let's assume, imagine you are a woman stuck at a lonely place and you're looking for a taxi. 2 cabs stop by. Which of the one are you likely to go? The one on the right. So what are we doing? We are evaluating a person and making firm decisions without them telling even a single word. How many times do you think people around us would be doing the same thing for us? A bad impression is like a continual drain on your resources, whereas a good one is like an investment which you can always draw on. So our image is most important when we are out there in the market. So as I said, it is who you are in the minds of others. But how do you construct this image of yours in the minds of others? Is the question we all have to ponder on. There are many factors which are involved into it, in making it, in creating the lasting impression and your image as a whole. I'm going to talk about 3 top most important ones and the ones which are there under your control. And these are clothing, grooming, and body language. Clothing. Like time and money, clothing is a resource too. If used properly for your advantage, you can reach great heights in your life. It has a language of its own and every clothing piece gives out a message. Let's see how. A round neck t-shirt gives a message of being casual. Change the round neck to a collared one. It gives a message of being functional. Add a jacket and you step to the next level of formality, giving influence and reliability message. Move to a tailored suit and there you go, giving a strong message of being credible, stable and important. Can you see up here how simple changes to your appearance through clothing pieces can drastically change the way the world is going to perceive you? Next is grooming. Grooming is the attention to the neatness and presentation of your skin, hair, nails, including tattoos and piercing. The simple mantra is, anything which distracts attention does not belong. The last but not the least, body language, and the most important one. Even before your mouth opens, our eyes, our face, our smile, our hands, our whole body gives many micro messages to the outside people. If a person is saying something and his gestures are not incongruent with those messages which the person is saying, the listener is going to believe the language of the body. However intellectual the words are in nature. That is the power of body language. Let me enact it for you. I do not have a problem with you. Why would I? My body, wherein the gestures of avoiding eye contact, closing arms, fidgeting, all gives messages which are very different from my words. What are you going to believe? Now all of you must be wondering, she's talking a lot about looks, about clothing, about appearances. Is she trying to tell us to become a little more stylish, become a little hip, little more trendy? Should I go bankrupt keeping up with all the fashion magazines and the brands out there? My answer is absolutely not. I firmly believe there is no shortcut to success. Your work has to speak for itself. But your chances of success go significantly high when you believe and you accept that your personal image speaks as powerfully as your work. So what do we do now? What are the key components which we have to keep in mind? And they are, be authentic and be always appropriate to the situation. Authenticity, what is authenticity? It is what you are. Not only consistent with your values and your intentions, but with your goals, most importantly. A person going to a mall wearing a t-shirt and a ripped jeans, wearing the same thing to the office. One would say, that's his style, that's what he wants to be. What about the goals? What are your goals when you're going to a mall? What are your goals when you're going to office? Are they same? When you're going to a mall, you want to chill out. You probably are very casually in mind and in your attitude. Whereas when you're going to office, you're going there to build a career. You want to give a sense of credibility, influence and dependability to the people around us. The point is, when you can strike a balance between yourself, your appearance and your goals in life, that's the highest form of authenticity one can achieve. Moving on, appropriateness. Appropriateness is like you belong to the organization, to the work of the field, to the people around you, to the day and time of the year. Now this is the place where your outer world influences to a large extent how you should look like. And this is the point where most of us give up. No, I don't care anything around us. This is what I am. Believe me, one thing which I want to tell you out here is, we all work on our skills, acquire new ones, to reach new heights in our life. This all adds to our resume. Let us put a little extra effort to our aura, to our appearance, and build a visual resume. And it's not about transforming yourself completely, but taking a baby step, one at a time. We are, and the minor changes done to our outer appearance can drastically change the way people are going to perceive you. We are walking, breathing 3D visual resume. Now, moving on, a question which somebody would always ask: when is this going to be important? It is important when you're meeting someone for the first time. Maybe a blind date or going for a job interview. It is equally important when someone's reactions or opinions are important for the achievement of your goals. It is also very important when you want to influence people. Could be while giving a sales presentation or going for a TV interview. And when you're surrounded by people who are very important for the achievement of your goals, they could be people in your office, in your college, or it could be people in a social gathering, your friends and family. Thirdly, most importantly, it is equally important when you want to lift your mood and boost your self-confidence. How? There is a science which says clothing directly affects the way you think, the way you feel, and it affects the way you're gonna act and how people are gonna respond to you. There's a very old proverb which says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. We are the CEOs of our lives. Let's recognize, reinvent, and rewire ourselves for better. When do we not judge books by its covers? Till the time we do, it's our responsibility to don our own beautiful covers. Each of us is uniquely beautiful. It's time to deeply dig into ourselves, find our roles and our goals and our intentions. And the next time you step out, shine as your best possible version, both inside and outside. Be your best visual resume. Thank you.